All right, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you will be the first who will collect them. Let's go down to the news proper. As the hot for the obodo, you don't shell. Everywhere they hot to, you don't see that video where I post for Ipora, where the village security outfit fire and woto with the men of the Fulanis, where they come out, they kidnap our people. The issue of kidnapping has become a lucrative business now. That's what is happening in the Obodo. Meanwhile, let me say it's the government that taught the people how to steal, because in a state, in a nation where the government is not doing well, everybody turns out to become one bad thing or the other. The politicians started it, stealing with pen. MFL alone stole money that can change the destiny of Nigeria. Okokwa also, and the rest of them who ran away and now joined APC party. It seems as if APC party is home of criminals and them and they are war. And the citizens are learning very fast, to becoming kidnappers. That's one of the trending business now. The other one is kidnapping. The other one is organ harvesting. The question is, when is all these things going to stop in our nation? Because we don't even know, what becomes our fate. We don't even know what becomes our fate as Ndi Binoboda. All right, before I continue that information, one information just dropped from my table where one neutralized as Anambra Security Force dismantles another criminal camp after 7-hour gun battle. Oh yeah, 7 hours gun battle. Let's go down to that information. The ongoing offensive against criminal stronghold in Anambra State has recorded another success as a joint security force on Thursday dismantled a notorious hideout of armed hoodlums in Aglu, Ezechukwu, Agwata local government area after a protracted 7-hour gun duel. According to the police public relations officer of the state, SP Tochukwu Ikenga, the coordinated raid, which was carried out in the early hours of June 5, 2025, involved the coalition of security agencies. All right, wonderful people. Welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as the result. In case you have not joined security and civil defense corps, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember on your notification button so that whenever our news drops, you will be the first to collect them. Let's go down to the news proper. As the hot for the obodo, you don't shell the operation described as a strategic and everywhere they hot to, you don't see that video where I post for destruction of the makeshift camp which served as a village security outfit criminal elements terrorizing with the men of the state, the Fulanis. Upon clearance, they come out, they kidnap our people. The operative recovered a number of stolen and suspicious items, business now, and ash color what is happening in the obodo. Meanwhile, number let me say it's the government that taught an unregistered white master killers, one motorcycle, and various households in a nation where the government is not doing mattresses, cooking utensils, everybody turns groceries to become one bad thing or the other. Mechanical tools, the politicians started it, stealing with copies suggests the camp was MFL alone, but also serve as a temporary destiny of Nigeria occupants. Okokwa also and the rest of them around ran away. An incident that some of the fleeing suspects sustained as if APC confrontation as a press time criminals and security operatives had extended manhole to nearby areas. Citizens are learning very fast down the fleeing criminals and bring them to kidnappers. All right, before I come back to business now, information. Another one information dropped on my table. The other one is organ harvesting. This one says. The question is, when is all these things going to stop? It says government in our nation, Anambra security outfit. We don't even know bomb 5. What becomes our feet. These are don't even know what becomes our feet. Where members of the government have Kpai.
Alright,
Anambra
before I
security,
continue that information,
one
information just dropped on my table,
and
where
also they have
one
neutralized
as
Kpai
Anambra
vehicles.
security force
It has not been easy for the Anambra
after 7 hours
recently.
A
lot has been happening in Anambra State.
7 hours
incessant insecurity.
Let's go down to that information. The ongoing offensive against criminal stronghold in Anambra State has recorded another success as a joint security force on Thursday
What is actually going on?
Hideout of
it was in Anambra
in Aglo, Ezechukwu, Agwata local government area after a protracted 7-hour gunfight.
It was
according
also
to the police
in Anambra
public relations officer
a
of
banker
the state, SP
kidnapped and
Ikenga,
later
the
coordinated raid which
and
was
the rest
carried
of them
out
in the early
Another
hours
information
of June
dropping
5th,
on my table again is
2025
from the same
involved
Anambra State.
coalition of
Anambra
security
police recovered
agencies
gun,
comprising
laptops,
Nigerian police
others
force,
in Oka,
Nigerian Army, Navy,
Let's go
Department
to
of
that
State
information.
Service,
The
Nigerian
Anambra State
Security
Police
and
Command
Civil
has
Defense
made another
Corps
significant
and
progress in its
operative
ongoing
Anambra
effort to
vigilante
dismantle
criminal
He
syndicate
said
in the
the
state.
heat
As
of
of
the
the
operatives of the rapid
exchange,
response
one
squad
of the
recovered
suspected
dangerous
criminal was
weapons
also
and
neutralized,
incriminating
while
materials
others
linked to
while
a
others
suspected
fled
kidnapper
with varying
murder gang.
degrees of gun
According
wounds.
to a press
The
release
operation
issued by the
described
police
as a
public relations
strategic and
officer
intelligence-driven
SP
further
Ikenga.
culminated
The
in the
breakthrough came on
destruction of
Tuesday,
the
June
makeshift
3rd,
camp which served as a
2025,
base
following
for
actionable
suspected
intelligence
criminal elements
obtained from
terrorizing
26-year-old
the
detained
part of the
kidnapped
state.
suspect
Upon
identified as
clearance
one
scene,
Ebubeagu, who is currently
operative
in police
recovered a
custody.
number of stolen and suspicious
In his
items,
words,
including an ash-colored Toyota Sienna with registration number EKY03FF, an unregistered white Mazda
acting
Hilux,
swiftly on
one
the tip-off,
motorcycle,
police
and
operatives
various
stormed a
household
location
and
in
personal
Oba,
effects
Demili
such as
South local government
mattresses,
area,
cooking
which is
utensils,
also hometown
groceries,
of the 10 celebrity native doctor
gallons,
popularly known as
mechanical tools,
Akwa,
and clothing
where they
materials. This
recovered
discovery
one
suggests
locally
the
made
camp was
Barrett
not
pistol,
only a criminal hub,
11 live
but also
cartridges,
served
and
as a
2
temporary
laptops
residence
believed to have
for
been
the
used
occupants.
or
Fresh
acquired through
blood
criminal
stains were
operation.
spotted around the
SP
scene,
Ikenga
an
said further
incident that
investigation
some of
revealed
the
that the
fleeing
suspect,
suspects sustained
Ebubeagu,
injuries
is a
during the
member of a
confrontation.
notorious gang that
As a
has been
press time,
operating around
security
Orifite
operatives
and
had
its environ,
extended
terrorizing
manhunt to
residents
nearby
with
areas
acts of
in a bid to
kidnapping
track
and
down the
some
fleeing
area in
criminals
case his murder.
and bring them
He
to
also
justice.
noted that manhunt
Alright,
operation
before
are
I'll
still
come back to
ongoing
this
to
particular
track down
information,
and
another information
apprehend
dropped
other
on my
members
table.
of the gang
This
who are
one
currently
says,
on the run.
let's go to this
all these
particular
things are
information.
happening in Anambra
It
State
says
live.
government killed Anambra
And I'm
security
asking
outfit operatives,
Anambra
bomb
State
5
what is
vehicles.
actually happening.
These are
Then
from
one
two
news
different
just dropped
reports
from
where
Imo State
members of the government have
by real
Kpai,
estate investor
Anambra
abduct wife
security,
in broad daylight attack
security outfit
along
operative, and
Irete
also
in Imo
they have
State.
burnt about
They say
5
government don't
vehicles.
buy a
It
real
has not
estate
been easy
investor,
for
but in this
the
story,
Anambra
it happens to be a man
recently.
that
A
came
lot
back
has
from
been
abroad.
happening
He
in
bought a
Anambra
land
State.
and he came back.
Incessant
When he
insecurity
came back, he decided to inspect his land.
operations,
And
the question
unfortunately
is,
for him, he was
Anambra
sent to judgment
what is
by
going on
scene.
in the Anambra?
And
What
some
is
people are
actually
saying
going on?
hope is not the
It
people
was
that
in
bought the land for
Anambra
him
that
set him up. You know, a lot are happening now.
that
and if you are living in Nigeria,
house member
anywhere
was by
around
was
southeast,
also
southwest,
in Anambra
north, you need to be very, very
that
careful
a banker
because
was
people
kidnapped
are
and
becoming
later
very wicked.
was,
So,
by
if you want to buy a land and you are
another
outside the
information
country,
dropping
try
on my
and
table
contact
again is
somebody
from the
that
same
you know
Anambra State. Anambra
that is
police
your,
recover gun, laptops,
somebody that is
others
very
in
close
Oka,
to you, a member of your family,
Let's go
or
to
somebody
that
that you
information.
know very well.
The
To
Anambra
avoid
State Police Command has made another
that,
significant progress in its ongoing effort to dismantle criminal syndicates
came
in
back
the state. As
for you
operatives
to
of the Rapid
inspect what you've
Response
asked
Squad
somebody to buy
recovered
for you,
dangerous
and
weapons
that will be
and
your end. It
incriminating
has happened to
materials
a lot of
linked to
people
a
who sent
suspected
money for some
kidnap and
people
murder
to
gang.
build house for
According
them
to a press
while
release
they are
issued by
abroad
the police
hustling.
public
And when they
relations
came back,
officer,
it happened that no house was
SP
built for them.
Ikenga,
And the people
breakthrough
they
came
sent
on
money to have
Tuesday, June
actually
3rd,
used the money
2025, following
to,
actionable intelligence obtained from
develop their own
26-year-old
properties,
detained
develop
kidnapped
themselves.
suspect
And the people
identified
are up
as
until
one
they are still wondering if
who
they
is
have
currently
actually
in police
offended God. You
custody.
did not offend God, rather you
In his
took the wrong
words,
decision. And while you were sending money to somebody, you did not make the proper inquiries in order to know the person you are dealing with. Alright, another information dropped on my table. Ohanezendigbo will not join Demili South local government area, which is also hometown of the 10 celebrity native doctor popularly known as Akwa.
on June
where they
12.
recovered one locally made
I don't know if the present
pistol,
government are
11
allowing
live
protests,
cartridges,
but
and
the present
2
president
laptops believed to have
Bola
been
Ahmed
used
Tinubu
or acquired through
protested a
criminal
lot, even
operation.
against the
ASP Ikenga said further
government of
investigation revealed that the
Jonathan
suspect
and other
Ebubeagu
governments.
is a member of a
Head
notorious
of
gang that
protest.
has been
So
operating
if his
around
government is not
Orifite
going well, I
and its
think people
environ,
should be
terrorizing
allowed to also
residents with
protest.
acts
This
of
is where I'll be winding
kidnapping,
down the
and
curtain.
in
And
some
if this is your
area
first
in
time of
cases
joining us,
murder.
kindly go
He
ahead
also noted
and
that
subscribe,
manhunt
like, comment,
operations
share.
are
Thank you
still
for
ongoing
listening.
to
God
track
bless you.
down and apprehend other members of the gang who are currently on the run. All right, all these things are happening in Anambra State live, and I'm asking Anambra State what is actually happening. Then one news just dropped from Imo State. Government by real estate investor abduct wife in broad daylight attack along Irete in Imo State. They say government don't buy a real estate investor, but in this story, it happens to be a man that came back from abroad. He bought a land and he came back. When he came back, he decided to inspect his land, and unfortunately for him, he was sent to judgment, died on the scene. And some people are saying hope is not the people that bought the land for him that set him up. You know, a lot are happening now. And if you are living in Nigeria or anywhere around southeast, southwest, north, you need to be very, very careful because people are becoming very wicked. So if you want to buy a land and you are outside the country, try and contact somebody that you know, that is your, somebody that is very close to you, a member of your family, or somebody that you know very well, to avoid that, you know, that you came back for you to inspect what you've asked somebody to buy for you, and that will be your end. It has happened to a lot of people who sent money for some people to build house for them while they are abroad hustling, and when they came back, it happened that no house was built for them, and the people they sent money to has actually used the money to develop their own properties, develop themselves, and the people are up until today are still wondering if they have actually offended God. You did not offend God, rather you took the wrong decision, and while you were sending money to somebody, you did not make the proper inquiries in order to know the person you are dealing with. All right, another information dropped on my table. Ohaneze declares Igbos will not join June 12 protest. Ohanezendigbo has said that Ndigbo will not join the protest that will be coming on June 12. All right, I don't know if the present government are allowing protests, but the present president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, protested a lot, even against the government of Jonathan and other governments. He was head of protest. So if his government is not going well, I think people should be allowed to also protest. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share. Thank you for listening. God bless you.